Hi, I'm Jen with Close to My Heart, and you're watching Artbooking Made Easy. In today's episode, we're going to explore the springtime layout keys found on pages 62 and 63 of your Cricut Artbooking booklet. These shapes and keys are perfect for creating your bright and happy spring layouts. Now let's look at a few examples. Everything on this layout I cut at the 11-inch linked size. That means the overlay that you can see here was cut at 11 inches. I put it on one half of the page, cut it, and put the remainder on the other half of the page. I also cut this little pinwheel at the 11-inch linked size. Now, it's not 11 inches itself because it's not real dial size. Covered it with a little liquid glass over here so there was a little bit of extra shine. And now I cut this little banner piece, this banner overlay, and I took the negative pieces from that and made this sort of loose overlay on this side of the page. Now on this layout, I used real dial size on almost everything. The notable exception is this overlay. This overlay was cut at 11 inches. If I had cut it here on the layout at 8 inches real dial size, it would have expanded the layout past the capacity of the Cricut machine. And so I just cut it at 8 inches, not using real dial size. All of the other elements on the page, however, were cut using real dial size. This little flower was cut at the linked size of 11 inches, but all of the other flowers found on the page were cut using real dial size at 3/4 of an inch, 1 inch, and 1.5 inches. Now, the title on this one was cut using one of the keys found in the Artbooking cartridge for the first half of the title. And then I cut the last half of the title using just the different alphabet keys. And I used real dial size. What this does is it means all of the letters are the exact same height, whether or not they're lowercase or uppercase letters. It gives it a sort of fun, whimsical size while still keeping it uniform. Now, just because we're using the springtime layout keys doesn't mean you have to just use them on layouts. You can use them on all sorts of other projects as well. For example, I made this card using the happy title from the same title that was used on the previous layout on this card, and then I also took one of the photo mats and made this fun base for the card. For more details on these layouts and card, visit our blog. And make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Facebook, and keep checking our blog for more ideas. If you would like to purchase the Cricut Artbooking cartridge, contact your Close to My Heart independent consultant or go to closetomyheart.com.